I know what it is.
Dylan, Zoom call. All right, thanks everyone for joining us today. We'll get started this afternoon with Dylan Larkin. Please let us know if you'd like to
Recording
ask a
in
question.
progress.
And we'll start with Kevin Allen.
Hey Dylan, I wondered when Coach Blashill decided to put Zadine on your line. Did you chat with him at all about how this would work well, or did you give him any advice on how to work well with you and Lucas?
You know what? I think obviously after the All-Star break there, and Blash said he wanted to get Vladdy with Ras, and it opened up a spot for Z there. And we played together last year, and he works hard, and he's worked hard through this period where I'm sure he would admit he's struggled and hasn't played up to his standards, and but the chances have always been there. And I did speak with him, and I said let's work, and we create all our chances through work ethic and the way we compete, and he's done that the past couple games here, and he's moved his feet. He scored a nice goal tonight, and I think you can see the confidence coming back, and I've seen with him when he's confident, he's a dangerous player.
And this game is so much different than the last game against the Flyers. Obviously, that you gave up a lot of chances, but in the end, you were able to hold the lead. I mean, that's probably the most positive aspect of this game for you.
Yeah, I think obviously Thomas Greiss played great. It was his first game in a while, so he was motivated, and he made some big saves for us, kept us in the game, and we were able to keep the lead. And the power play went out and scored, and we had a great shift. It took I think a minute and 40, and we created chances. We were around the net. We had some big looks, and we wore them down. And that's the mentality. That's what we have to do.
And just finally, the execution on the empty net goal. Like usually an empty net goal is not pretty, but that was one of the nicer ones that I've ever seen. Just Gagne making the pass to you, and you find Rasmussen up there. I mean, and just talk about the importance of being able to get an empty net goal. And that usually they're not a very big deal, but that one I thought was.
It was a nice play, and Ras did a great job going and skating, and we were able to connect, and it was nice. It's nice to see someone other than Vladdy get one.
Yeah, thanks, Dylan.
Pauline St. James.
Dylan, can you quantify the impact Lewis is having on you guys? I mean, just a snapshot this week of his enormous penalty kill Wednesday, and then his power play goal today.
Yeah, he's done a great job, and we're going to need him to continue to do that and more, and get better, and do it in his own way. And he's been real solid, but we needed him to as the games pick up here, and as we push later in the season here, the competition keeps getting better, and the players, the game gets faster and more physical, and we'll see. I've seen it, a couple weeks ago before the break there. We played Pittsburgh and Toronto here at home on a back-to-back, and I was really impressed. He had a tough couple matchups and did really well, and the highlights are the highlights, but he's done it consistently, and he's done a great job. But we're really going to need him to take a step, and I think he has it in him.
To follow up on, you brought up the schedule and how games intensify. Do you look at the standings? I mean, you guys are edging closer to Boston, and it's a little skewed because of the games in hand they have, but given what time of season this is and how you're kind of creeping up there, how often do you look at the standings? Yeah,
I mean, we have them there in the locker room, and everyone's aware of the position we are in, and everyone should be. We're right there, and we haven't been there in a couple seasons. It's been a while, and this is exciting. This is why you play, and I've seen it here in playoff time in Detroit is April in the D, they call it. It's just the most exciting time to be a Red Wing. The city gets behind you. They've been great all year, but it picks up to another level, and I think the guys realize what's at stake every night, and we're really trying to rally around it.
Thank you.
Ansar Khan?
Yeah, Dylan, ever since he switched up the top two lines and put Bertuzzi on the Suter line, I mean, that Suter, Fabry, and Bertuzzi really seem to have a lot of chemistry. And how important has that been just to take, for them scoring, taking some of the pressure off your line?
Well, it's been great. Their line has moved the puck so well, and Suits plays a simple game, and Fabs plays hard, and all three of them have skill, and Bert's been making incredible plays all year. So it's great for our team, and it adds a whole nother dynamic dimension to our team that we need, and it helps all four lines because it makes it harder to match up against us.
And also, just to follow up on Grice, too, he made several breakaway saves, too. And how important was it, a performance like that, on a day when the guys, I'm sure, gave up more scoring chances than you would have liked?
Yeah, I think it's very important. He hasn't played in a while, and I think the last time he played, he'll tell you his rhythm was off a little bit, but he looked great tonight. He looked confident. He was solid for us, and we're going to need both of those guys going here.
Thanks, Dylan.
All right, those are all the questions we had for Dylan. We'll go to Coach Blashill.